So today, folks, we're going to talk about the energy of hope. And why is hope so important? I'll tell you why. Why did this become an issue for me? Because I used to work with people at the end of life. And not necessarily people that had been warned that it was going to be the end of life, people that had just suddenly found out information at point blank notice. So in a medical setting, sometimes people would come in for checkups with pain. They'd have a few tests. And occasionally, people younger than I am now would be told that, I'm sorry, you've got advanced stage cancer and there's nothing that we can do about it. So people have gone from having a little bit of pain to suddenly having to get their head around the fact that they're dying. I mean, officially, we're all dying, folks. We're all heading towards death. Death is the only guarantee of life. But when the death becomes imminent, when a doctor comes and says, that's it, there's nothing that we can do, the thing that people used to ask me for, and the question that got me onto this line through this journey that I've been on, is the question, is there any hope? And it was not being able to give people hope initially that led me down the quest of energy healing, of mind-body medicine, of studying the placebo effect, of looking into past life regression, of channeling, and all sorts of what my friends would call the woo-woo or esoteric arts. And the fact is that there are people who have made miraculous recoveries. I've been there. I've channeled energy that has caused miraculous recoveries, but not everybody's ready for it. And the thing is, people always cling to hope. And it's one thing having hope for others, and it's another thing having hope for yourself. Because not wanting someone to die doesn't mean that they're not ready to die or they don't want to die, especially if it's a parent or someone you love who's elderly and doesn't have the quality of life that they once had. They may be ready to pass. Whereas if you are that person that's relatively young, that's been given a terminal diagnosis, the one thing that I'm going to plant with you today, folks, is the energy of hope is essential for somebody in that boat. If they genuinely want to live, they're not ready to die, then the energy of hope is what you have. And whether you believe it or not, never take that away from someone, folks, because where there's hope, there's life, and there's always a chance, however unlikely it seems.